Block fam, welcome to today's episode where Justin's getting some new pants. I like how he has this on the soundtrack. Oh wait,
These are dope.
I missed the flip.
I was telling him his pants look dope.
Dope pants, bro. Thanks. Super dope. All right, so in today's episode, I am starting work on the Harley-Davidson Sportster 72. So we got a space cleared off over there. I'm going to basically take the bike over there. We also got a box full of pull-off parts for it. So I'm gonna take all these out, sort them on the shelf over there that I have just built. I gotta build another shelf, but it's still raining outside, and I don't want to cut wood in here because it'll get sawdust all over the bikes. So Sportster 72, let's go ahead and get it moved to over there. Let's do like one of those, like, I don't know, like a cool zoom transition. All right, 1, 2. All right, so we got the bike over here now, set up. Just got it on this little center stand thing from American Stands Company. Really quality stuff. Go ahead, get all those parts here. All right, that was everything in that box. Just to go through quick inventory, back here we've got one of the foot controls with the linkage. We have the heads, we have the cylinders, which is a good amount of scoring on the side of the cylinder wall. You can't really feel it. It does still have the coating. I'm not really sure if that'll like hurt it or not. So the funny thing, I can't remember, is the 72 an 883 or a 1200? Because if it's an 883, I have previous Sportster stuff. Actually, let me check in the front. Yep. Right there. So cylinders and pistons that are good working condition. Also in the upper left, another set of pistons. Sorry, bud. I want to say it's a 1200 though. Hey, Chris, do you know if the 72s were 883s or 1200s? 1200s? All right. Never mind. We're gonna have to buy. So yeah, these cylinders are probably no good. And then the pistons, as Chris was looking at them earlier as well, are pretty scored, which makes sense. The dealership was basically saying that it was an issue with the crank, which if you guys don't know, flywheel crank is in here, which means we'd have to take the case off, split the case, take out the crank, either get that one looked at and repaired. We probably wouldn't do. We'd probably just get it replaced with a better one. I don't know what manufacturer. I know like Dark Horse does cranks. I don't know if they do Sportster cranks though. But the heads, all good. We can probably actually send those out. I really don't like care about performance on this build, but it's one of those things like, you know, if we got the stuff here and it's off already, we might as well. Upper and lower rockers, so upper cover, and then the rockers, chrome. I'm definitely keeping chrome, so I'm gonna get this. It's one of the side covers. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the side covers cover up a good amount of the electronics and stuff like that for these older bikes. If there weren't so many electronics, I would definitely replace the oil tank here with like a chrome, smaller like style oil tank, but I don't know where I would relocate the electronics or if we would be able to relocate them very well, because we are going to do a hardtail conversion on it. So it's basically going to get chopped like here, this area somewhere, as per the TC Bros kit. You know what, let's grab the TC Bros piece and we'll unbox it and look at it. Ugh. Yes, you guys know I have to have a black and gold knife. I cut myself. I'm not even working on the bike yet and there's already blood. Every time. Cleaned it up, got an actual band-aid. Yo, that is sharp as just hit that. I didn't even like run my finger along it. Like it literally just like went clink. I mean, you guys saw it. All right, so there is the hardtail conversion. This thing is stout. Yeah, that's some thicky boy steel. So you actually don't have to take it down to frame. You can basically just like take the back end off and then chop it and leave everything else in. But since we're also gonna be doing the engine, we might as well take it down to frame. And take the frame with the hardtail conversion over to Jared Weems. If you guys don't know, Weems Motor Co. in Tampa, a good friend of ours. He does structural welding, so whenever you are modifying a frame, it's one of those things you need to do is structural welding, just because, I mean, it's supporting the weight of you as well as the rest of the motorcycle, so has to be done correctly. That's kind of where we're at. My goal for this episode though is to get the tins off I don't know if I'm gonna be reusing the rear fender. I should probably call TC Bros and see if I end up reusing the stock rear fender. Because if I do, then I'll go ahead and get it painted. If I don't, then I'll hold off. So all those things you gotta plan out like in a build. Totally didn't even think about that. But I wanted to do like, probably like a king and queen seat. Some narrower bars, definitely keeping a lot of the chrome though. And then I think for the paint, I really wanted to keep it red, like this flaky, like original paint from Hard Candy Custom, but I think we're gonna do something our own. Really want to keep this 72, so I think we're gonna recreate that right there on the tank. But since there is sun damage here, so basically what Harley-Davidson does here is this is a sticker. They put the sticker on and then they throw a clear over it, but this was kind of like a different black. And so it sat in the sun for so long that it got a lot of sun damage. The sticker is cracking, and so basically that entire thing would have to be replaced. Since that entire thing has to be replaced, the entire tank would need to be repainted. I also don't know if this is a stock Harley paint code or since it is Hard Candy Custom. I'm sure we could get a painter to match it, but man, if we're doing the whole tank, we might as well do paint for the rest of it because the front of it does have some sun damage here as well. That's the thing that sucks, man. This thing sat outside for so long, just getting neglected, that that's what happened to it here in the Florida sun, man. It is rough. So we're gonna go custom paint. All right, guys, I just talked to TC Bros, and we do not use the same rear fender, so that means that I can't pull the tins off to drop them off to paint to try to get ahead of that curve because we use
that damn gas tank.
Oh yeah, we'll use the gas tank. I don't want to drop all the paint off at one time. So that means we need the fender in from TC Bros. And then I think we got to do a chain on it based on axle length. Yeah, this just became a little bit more of a project. What I can do though is just go ahead and start stripping it down. Good thing I got all that shelf space.
Aren't we learning today and really over this whole month, feels like, that nothing is quite the way it should be. You think you have all your ducks in a row, you find out half of them aren't ducks. Yeah. Half of them are like mammoths that got in the middle and you're like, wait, where the f did these come from? Yeah. This one, and I know mammoth was a real big reach, but that's how it feels.
No, I mean, it's a pretty significant difference between a duck and a mammoth.
Like opposite.
You're like, God damn it, mammoth, get out of here. Right? I only want ducks in this line.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get them in a row. Get out of here, mammoth.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely like a wrench in my system because I was planning on dropping off paint today and I could totally pull off fenders, tank, get that shit disassembled and have it dropped off to paint, but since that's no longer the deal, totally throws that mammoth in there. And so what I'm gonna do instead is just strip the whole bike down to the frame so that we can focus on that. That's where we're at. I'm losing steam. It's the cut on my pinky. I bled so much that my energy levels are really low.
No, it's the disappointing news that you don't get to do what you want to do.
I wanted to take the paint.
How the fuck do you think I feel?
No.
You know how many days I walk out of here half inflated, really half deflated? Yeah. Like, all I wanted to do all day was get that stupid chain on. Finally got the stupid chain on. Dare we discuss what that took? Wheel spacing, bad wheel bearing, chain too damn short, can't get a yellow chain this long. I made that, so that's a whole nother story. And then we were ready to put the primer together, and guess what? No gaskets.
Yay.
Yay.
It's a downside to picking up somebody else's job that's like bought stuff. It's like we don't have control over all the parts that they bring, so. But we'll get it done. Same with this one. So I guess, should I just wait for the lift to start taking it down? I really don't want to take down a bike on the ground. Like, it's going to be a huge pain in the ass.
When's this? You said you had shipping on it.
Monday.
Tomorrow? Monday?
Monday, so like 3 days from now. I mean, we should do like one of these and then boom, all of a sudden it's on the lift. So 1, 2, 3. Oh,
no. My bad.
1, 2, 3. And the lift is here.
And my hands got dirty.
I mean, usually.
And it's fucking cold.
It's cold all of a sudden. We're wearing like warm weather. Cold weather gear? Or warm gear?
It's been below freezing the past 2 days.
Yeah, low of 28 yesterday. All right, guys, so as per the last videos, you guys saw the lifts. So we're basically on to the Sportster 72 again. And it is now time to basically start taking this thing down. The last bike that I took down.
Look at this thing. Just look at the lift. It's massive.
So I've asked Chris, how do you prefer for me to take this motorcycle down? And so we got some shelf space cleared. We got a little divider, so it'll be Sportster on this side, and then whatever bike is on that side of the shelves. Just keep it all organized over there. I think the montage part begins, where it's like, you know.
It's all you.
We'll do the little ant sounds.
Going back over here.
Yes, Chris is working on the beach cruiser. Caca pee pee poo poo.
Whoa.
So yeah, the plan is basically get this thing down to frame because I need to take the frame, chop it, head over to Weems, get it all welded up. Can't remember, I think I showed you guys this in the last little piece of the video, but yeah, we got that. And then we also got a couple more parts in from TC Bros. Yo, TC Bros. I need a banner for like over here. I've got one at the house at my home garage, but not here. Oh, we do have one over there, but we need another one for over here.
We want it all.
Give me more banners. I think this is pretty much just gonna be like a TC Bros chopper build, because I mean, we're using like all TC Bros parts, which is awesome. The fact that you can go to like one website and get all of this stuff for Sportster to build out your chopper. I mean, they've got like the mounts, they've got the fenders, but in one of the last recordings I was talking about not being able to reuse this fender because with us going hardtail, it has to be a narrower fender, and so we got a fender in. As you guys will see here, we are going with a king and queen seat.
It has turned into an unboxing fest.
Unbox fest. There you go.
Hey man, what's in the box?
What's in the box? It'll be more like this. So yeah, king and queen seat chopper out of a Sportster 72. Let's go ahead and clear off this lift so that we can unpackage all the boxes. All right, there we go. So the packages, let's go ahead and unbox all of it. All right guys, there we go. Everything in from TC Bros. Actually gonna hit them up for a couple more things potentially, but this is the gift that Santa has brought. And by Santa, I mean TC Bros. Thanks guys, appreciate it. So yeah, this is pretty much a TC Bros sponsored chopper build, if I didn't mention that already. Be sure to check out the link down in the description below. TC Bros has been awesome about working with us on a number of projects. They're actually helping us out with this one here as well, which is us rebuilding an iron head engine for the collaboration between Blockhead Garage, Weems, Five Dirty Bikers, and Taka Now, which is the autism community in action. So basically raffling off that bike whenever it's all done. TC Bros is involved in that. Also on the Sucker Punch Sally that we gave away, the purple one, they were involved in helping me build that out, so they sent out a front end for it, a couple other various parts, and that bike came out just amazing.
Yay, TC Bros!
Yay, TC Bros! Appreciate you guys, man. So yeah, let's go over what we got for the build from TC Bros here. It's a pretty full full lift here. So we got a brand new custom rolled fender, quality stuff. What the f was that?
What did we get for
Why are you rolling up on me like that, bro?
What did we get for the build?
Oh my god. Custom nice fender. God damn. Got a king and queen seat, which showed you guys already. We got the super high speed low drag battery tray, some mounting hardware, solid.
Ooh, raked cups, yeah.
Sportster solid motor mount kit.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was raked cups.
Well, koozie. It's the most important part, you know, to hold your beer while you're building a chopper.
Sure. Sure, you're Milwaukee's best.
We got sissy bar, some hardware for it, chain conversion, so.
Look at that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
We got the actual hardtail. So
damn.
Whenever we take that down to frame and chop it, that's what we'll be welding in place. We got
That's
this
exciting.
hardware pack and a jig for the hardtail. We got chain. We got.
Is that a gold chain?
It's a gold chain.
Holy snap.
Heavy duty oil tank mounting kit. So we did get a new oil tank for it as well.
Sweet. Look at that thing.
A couple other mounting options for let's see, fender mount for bobbers and choppers. A couple of those.
Wow.
Some more mounting stuff. King and queen seat
Jeez,
mounting
they're
kit.
giving us all.
Little bunny bars.
Oh boy.
Little bunny rabbit hopping through the forest.
Cottontails right there.
Little cottontail. I'm gonna name the bike Tricks.
This is just crazy.
Silly rabbit.
This is crazy.
I love it when Chris is in these moods. It's so good. That's a lot of the stuff that we've got for it. What do you think? I mean, it's pretty cool to have everything like kind of here and
it's
good to go and
crazy.
ready. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's actually I'm surprised.
So
and my mistake, I just thought those were raked cups when I first picked them up. I was like, ooh, raked cups. Making assumptions. It's a chopper.
chopper. Yep.
Yeah.
Chris actually had a really good idea because we were talking about exhaust, and so
we're gonna make our own.
We're gonna make our own exhaust. TC Bros actually does sell a thing where you can get like the kind of pie cut stuff already, and then piece it together in all the angles that you want, and then you tack it, and then obviously get somebody better than
Pie cut? I don't know if they sell that, do they?
I think so. I don't know. We'll see. We'll hit them up about it. So the idea is, since we're gonna have the big old tall sissy bar and the king and queen seat, probably it's really painful to a lot of you guys to hear that. What do we say? Dual-sided exhaust?
Yeah. So we'll have the front come out and exit to the left side of the bike, and the rear will snake to the front and then ride that line.
And then it's gonna basically like go up the sissy bar, and it will exit
You want to
at
go
the
all
top
the way
here.
to the top?
Yep.
And then put the toppers on it.
Yep, little toppers.
Gotta
so
have toppers.
you guys don't know what those toppers are? That's like on the old like semi trucks and stuff like that. That covers up the tops of the pipes, and they flap up and down like as the exhaust is coming out. It sounds great in theory, but the only thing standing between that and where it's currently at is lots of nuts and bolts and
Time.
hours,
Time.
lots of time, effort.
Go to work.
Well,
I'm going back over here.
me for the start of it, and then Chris will help me on the rebuild. All right. What's up, Block fam? It's been a bit since I worked on this thing. I don't know, like a week or so. We have made some decisions regarding like the tins on this. So fender, tank, and front fender. Choppers traditionally don't have a front fender on them. What I'm gonna do is I've got another iron that I swapped out with Black Hog Knives. He had a 48, he wanted a bigger tank. So the 48 has the 2.2 gallon tank. I was planning on building that bike into a chopper. Until we got this one, and then this one's gonna become the chopper instead. Also, Freddie Rod's here joining. It's his day off, so he wanted to come hang at the shop. Not something we normally say yes to, but he's in. He's an honorary employee, so he's done
I'm an extra.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work for us. He actually helped us on the most difficult day of building the dyno room. You guys do remember that video where we were doing the
Exhaust for the vents?
yeah, the HVAC stuff.
Yeah.
Really difficult day. And he was only supposed to be here for like an hour or two, and he was here all day long. Yeah, he's gonna be helping me continue to take down the bike. I'm gonna go ahead and save the tins on this one, and I'm gonna put this fender and this tank and this fender on the iron that we have. So it'll basically be a black and red iron, 70 with 72 tins, which is pretty cool. Which means we get to keep the original paint from the 72. All right, guys, so we got it down to frame with the help of Freddie Rod. Guys, he helped out so much. One of the things I love working with Freddie that I've just discovered is that he's incredibly clean. So like as we were going along, he was cleaning the entire time. And so lift is clean, the tools are organized. We'll put those away here in a second, but yeah, there you go. Bro, I'm gonna call you up for all of the takedown videos.
Hey, I like to take them down. You can put them back up.
That's what I tell Chris. But then he's all upset because he's like, what do I do with all this shit? So yeah, there you go, guys. There's a Sportster on a shelf. I think this basically bolts up to here. The end here bolts up to here. And then that'll basically like tell us where we need to cut and all that good stuff. So the next episode is going to be me taking this hardtail conversion and the jig from TC Bros. Once again, big thanks to TC Bros. I'm gonna be taking it to Jared Weems because he is a frame / structural welder. Justin, check it out. It's the Sportster, the 72 that was here.
Oh, dang, you guys put in work.
Right.
You know how I do.
Check that out.
Good job. You're crushing it.
Hell yeah. I think that wraps up the episode. Like I said, I'm gonna be taking this thing to Weems, so I'll probably, maybe I should try and call him right now. Sheesh, you ready to work on that Harley-Davidson frame, baby?
No.
Too bad, sucker. We're coming your way. I'll see you in like an hour and a half.
Oh, jeez, man, jeez.
You guys hear that enthusiasm in Jared Weems' voice? He's so ready and enthusiastic for this. It's awesome. I just a motor mount.
I mean, are you coming over tomorrow?
I could. Let me put an ending on this video and I'll give you a call back. We'll figure it out. We'll continue whenever we get over to Jared Weems. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor. One, go follow Freddie Rods here. He's actually the one that took a couple of really great photos of some of our builds. He's like our designated like photographer, and then we print the photos really big and we hang them up in the shop. They come out really awesome. Amazing. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon also so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. If you guys have any friends out there that are possibly interested in this, have a Sportster, want to do some stuff like this, be sure to share the video with them. Until next time, ride safe out there, stay vigilant. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it.